This home at this address, I won't even attempt to say the street name, is where the Nazis came on the night of July 19th, 1933, to take Ludwig Bendit away, and in his place Leo volunteered to go. So they would have left right here out of the door through this very gate. Today there's a huge construction project next door, but this property is protected property. It cannot be changed, especially on the outside, but it's owned by a university, and this will all be eventually restored. But in the meantime, it looks pretty terrible. This is now the student center. They have a portable building behind the front fence. Front fence is propped up to keep it from falling. Stuff everywhere. And this portable building for student services. And then of course the big house is still back there. And it used to be that through this fence, that this fence continued further over a little bit. Then there was a big double gate through which the car would come in and drive down the driveway to the back, where there would have been a garage. It's a single car garage in the pictures I have from blimp photographs. And then you would come over to the side here and up the doorstep. But according to our records, Ludwig lived on the ground floor, which means that perhaps he was just, at least in 1933, just renting the lower level. And Kyle is over there looking at the this part, because we assumed that this would be where he and Sophie lived. There's the door. We don't know if that was the door he came out, or if it would have been the main door of the structure here. But once you leave, the only way out would be to go down the sidewalk and through the front gate, or through the double gate over here for the car. But this is where that fateful evening of horror began, which changed the trajectory of everyone's existence in the family. So I just thought this was important enough to point out and to come back this morning and film. So much so that we changed our bus riding plans to renting a car so that we could take time to do this. I'm going to back up so you can see how the house still towers up over the wall. All we can see is a little portion, about half of the structure on the front at this point. But this way, people who have looked at the old family photos can see that this is the same structure. So out of this gate, here comes Kyle, and this would have been a horrible event on the night of July 19th, 1933, which would have been the 72nd birthday of Ludwig Bendit.